Okay. Very dry. Honestly, if you ask me, I told you before, right? I cannot use the word hate lah. Hey, am I recording this? Yeah, heck care. But I really don't quite like to lecture this topic lah. I don't quite like lah, because it's so boring. Right now, even I find it boring, let alone you. But no choice, right? No choice, right? We still have to learn, right? Some things boring but must still do, right? Like, for example, what? Studying in general lah. I must still do, right? Okay? Can? Who loves studying? Good, very good, Nicholas. Well done. Clap for him. You should get A, okay? Me exam can get A. A. Alpha. 70 and above. Oh, but seriously, I think me exams, can you please make full use of the June holidays, okay? Now you can tell me your seasons lah, performance lah, etc., etc. Very tired, I can understand. Don't tell me June holidays you slack all the way. Book holiday to US for 3 weeks. Okay? Example 4. Let's carry on. This is interesting. Can you have attention? You have parametric, but they tell you, thank you, shall we? This question is interesting because the question actually gave us the equation of the normal. This one they give you up front. But I need you all to understand what this means with perimeter T. With perimeter T. Okay, let me create some space. Let me explain a little bit. This is a pair of parametric. Yes or no? Yes. Yes is correct. Okay. I ask you a question, no need to copy. Where is the point with perimeter 2? Do you know what is the coordinate of point perimeter 2? I can tell you answer first. The point is 4 minus 3. You know how I got? Yes? If I want perimeter 0, it must be 2, 1. Don't hard. Look, observe, spot pattern. All within your ability. Make sense? Correct? So, get it? Perimeter 2 means you substitute T equals to 2, you get this one. Perimeter 0 means you sub 0 in, you get this one. Now, the question asks you now, you need to have a general T. It's for some constant T. This is the equation of the normal. I need you to understand that. Follow so far? Okay, good. So now T is some value. Don't be scared. Follow. Good. You need to show this. You need to show that it is this. Let us approach. Can I have attention, please? You can copy down, take notes as we go along here, because the lecture system is such that I cannot write down everything. As I say, if you find it useful enough, you just take notes. The approach to doing this is, if I tell you to find the equation of normal with parameter 2, it's very easy. You work with numbers, you're very comfortable. Correct? Now, I throw you a T, you get thrown off, don't know how to do. But actually, the method is exactly the same. Follow what I'm saying? Exactly the same. So what do? We still need to find dy dx. We still need to find dy dx. So we differentiate dx dt, we get 1. dy dt, we get minus 2t. I do not intend to go through this one, too simple. Then recall again
Recall again, dy dx is dy dt times dt dx. Let us not forget, so we apply it here. If you can recall, no need to copy. You get your minus 2t times 1. Right? Minus 2t times 1. This happens to be 1, so just minus 2t. Done. So, equation of normal is this. Usually, can I have attention please? If I tell you I want to find the equation of normal at parameter 2, with parameter 2, I will substitute t equals to 2 here. Then I get a number minus 4. But the question here is, now the parameter is just t. So you just t is t. Leave it as it is. This is now the gradient of the tangent. But now I want normal. Be very careful. I want normal. Therefore, I use this. I write first. Y minus y1 equals to m x minus x1, right? And I write down the m is not minus 2t, it's 1 over 2t. This m, this is normal, this is tangent. So you take this reciprocal and take minus negative of it. Follow? Follow? And usually, if I tell you perimeter 0, I will put in the y coordinate is 1, the x coordinate is 2. But now the parameter is just t. So we must be clear, this is y minus x minus. What should be inside here? This is the y coordinate of that specific point with parameter t, which is just 1 minus t squared. This is 2 plus t. Follow? All good? Okay, then the rest is simplification. I do not intend to go through. Blah, 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 blah. You show. Now, next part of the question. Now show now. Next. Show that there is only one point on the curve at which the normal passes through 0 half and determine the coordinates of this point. Wow. How, man? You ask how to show. Goodness. Now, first, this is the equation of normal. Now, if you want equation of normal to pass through 0 half, surely I substitute x equals to 0, y equals to half. Correct? Must be satisfied. Left hand side, right hand side must be equal. So I'm going to write this. Does it make sense? I substitute x equals to 0, y equals 1. Left hand side, right hand side must be equal. So I get 0 minus 2t half equals to 2t cubed minus t plus 2. This must be equal. Left hand side, right hand side must be equal. Because normal passes through this, your x equals to 0, y equals half must be satisfied. Okay, look carefully. Alright, you have one equation. You solve, you realize that t equals to minus 1, only one solution. Which means you have only one value of t such that the normal passes through 0 half. If you have many solutions for t, then you got a problem. Then there are many points. But now, since there is only one solution, you can therefore justify that there is only one point on the curve at which the normal passes through this, and the coordinate is 1, 0. I seriously think we can finish it. Example 5.